This is pure survival. Salute to the lounge in the building. So what you saying, yo? With Dilly-o. I'm in the studio. Trulio. Shihulio. Tulio. Smash that like button. Soon as you come in the building. We are now surviving Busta Rhymes. In your toes, hot shit, wet clothes. If you really want to party with me, let me see it with your eyes to see. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really want to party with me, put what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. Smash that like button, guys. Now this is crazy. Salute to everyone coming in the building. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to freak off with me, put your hands where my eyes can see. Now, this is messing up my childhood. You know what I'm talking about? Look, you see my baby, the lounge, she cracking up right now. Pure survival. This is destroying my whole entire fucking childhood during survival. We must blow out the green freak off candles. This is crazy. This is one of them things, guys, that I just could not accept. But I can't be biased because I'm a Busta Rhymes fan and I did not want to believe Orlando Brown. I was hoping maybe Orlando Brown was back doing crack out of Pepsi cans or something like that. But now, ladies and gentlemen, this shit is getting sicker and sicker by the goddamn minute. Salute to all of y'all in the building. I am trying to digest what the hell Orlando Brown just revealed during Survival. Y'all gotta understand, you know what I mean? As much as I want to shout y'all out, I see y'all in the building, but y'all gotta understand, this is heart-wrenching during Survival. This is ruining my whole goddamn childhood. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was young, I used to listen to that motherfucking song. If you really want to party with me, let me see what you want to see. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. What this Busta Rhyme means by put your hands where my freak off eyes can see. Now that's all I can think now. Put your hands where his eyes can see. Why do you want to see my hands, Busta? Like, what the fuck do you want to see my hands for? Now, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the music different now. You know what I'm saying? Prayers for Orlando Brown, guys, and prayers for any kids in Walt Disney that's been allegedly got their cheek as little kids. This is why when everybody was saying Lando Brown's crazy, he throwed off, the boy's on drugs, that's what they wanted him to look like. They wanted us to think that that boy did not know what he was talking about. Now, when he said that Busta Rhymes had made love to him, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this boy. I couldn't believe it. Busta Rhymes is way too big to be clapping this motherfucker boy's cheeks during Survival. You know what I'm saying? And Busta Rhymes got them big ass Busta Rhymes lips. You see Busta Rhymes lips? That motherfucker could bite you and swallow your whole body during Survival. You know what I'm saying? But Orlando Brown is allegedly now agreeing to testify that Busta Rhymes and Diddy clapped his cheeks and ran a train on him during Survival. Now, I'm going to give Busta Rhymes the benefit of the doubt by saying allegedly, but Orlando Brown feels as though that they made love to him. And I told y'all that this is a heart-wrenching thing. You know what I mean? Not only did they allegedly clap this boy's cheeks, but they made love to him. So he really felt like he was in a relationship with Busta Rhymes. He felt like he was in a relationship with Diddy and all these other people that Diddy passed this boy through. This is crazy.
So Bow Wow got bomb pussy? Yes. So bomb ass pussy. That nigga Bow Wow got bomb pussy? God damn. Fuck your whole life up.
And it's so crazy that he's saying that Bow Wow's has the bomb pussy. Like little Bow Wow has bomb Regina that it'll fuck your whole life up. So the boy is screwed up. His hair turned green. Now he got the Bobby Brown motherfucking hairstyle. You got to understand. Like, not only did they clap his cheeks, but they had made love to him. And he was very attracted to them. And Orlando Brown is still clearly attracted to them. This is crazy.
Fuck your whole shit up like, nigga, really? Are you serious? Oh, God. Like, man. Damn. It's only one. It's one. Bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth, nigga. That nigga, he needs to figure that out. So that nigga lady then? No, that nigga's a man. But how he got coochie? Bro, this is our world, you know? Yeah. We can do what we want with our money.
See, and this is when we go through confusion. The dude asked him, he said, how does Wow Wow have good Regina? And he said, because he's a man. Orlando Brown said, we can do whatever we want with our money, meaning that you can have a sex change. Now, I don't know if Little Bow Wow had a sex change or not during survival. But if you, according to Orlando Brown and his motherfucker Gumby, his Gumby hairstyle, he feels as though that Bow Wow has a Regina and he made love to him, and so did Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? We cannot think that this boy is saying this shit for no reason. This is crazy.
So he's a. Come on, my nigga. No, he's none of these names you call him. He loved me while he loved me, and only I can. Just like Diddy, the same thing with Diddy. Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro. Period.
See, and then you can imagine that, like for all the ladies that come in the building, like if a man makes you feel as though that he loves you. You know what I mean? He clap your cheeks and does such an awesome job, and then he just bail out on you during survival. Salute to Michael Jones. Michael Jones just hit that super chat. First person in the building, Michael, to hit that super chat. Pure survival, Michael. Michael, you just set it off. Last time we went live, the last couple lives, we've been leaving with $100 in the super chat during survival. So thank you so much, Michael. You done got the people started in the building. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to understand, like, we got to dissect this shit. You know, Orlando Brown really feels as though these men made love to him in the industry. Diddy introduced him to all these people. I love Busta motherfucking Rhymes during survival, but I cannot be biased. I have to understand if Orlando Brown is agreeing to testify and saying that these men made love to him and shit like that, and he really felt like they left him after clapping his cheeks as a young boy, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, made him fall in love with them because he thought they loved him. Now he feel like he's just deserted and stranded out here in these streets, in these Hollywood streets.
And only I can, just like Diddy. The same thing with Diddy. Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro. Period. And I know it's them. I'm not trying to be no dick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they bomb as fuck. They bomb as fuck when they switch into their little mode, they go morphing and shit. They bomb as fuck, they're my niggas. I just said morphing. So hold on, wait. They're my niggas, bro. Like, you smashed them when it was girl? I didn't smash anything. So how you know? We made love. We made love. Who you made love with? Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You hear him? They asked him, who did you make love to? He said he made love with Diddy, he made love with Little Bow Wow, and he made love with Nick Cannon, and he made love with Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Why would he say that?
Perfect. So hold on, wait. They're my niggas, bro. So you smashed them when it was girl? I didn't smash anything. So how you know that? We made love. We made love. Who you made love with? Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes. You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker trying to act like he didn't know you. You smashed straight?
And then it's really heart-wrenching that he ran into Busta Rhymes in the airport. This is what he's saying. And Busta Rhymes act like he didn't know him. Pure survival. Now, all the ladies in the building, if you went to a club and you went somewhere and a man clapped your cheeks, you went home with a guy and he smashed you because you liked him and you thought he wanted to be with you, and then he see you somewhere and act like he don't know you during survival. You know that it's heart-wrenching when a man clap your cheeks cheeks and then act like he don't know you when he see other people around. Pure survival. And that's what he's saying that Busta Rhymes did. Seen him at the airport and act like you didn't bust my guts last night. This is pure survival.
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker trying to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that nigga name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher.
Wow. Usher is a gusher. You see what I'm saying? Why would this boy, y'all got to smash that like button, guys. Everybody in the building, smash that like button. We are surviving Orlando Brown saying that Usher is a gusher during survival. So Usher would wet the bed. We already know what Usher took Justin Bieber through. So why wouldn't I not believe Orlando Brown and believe Orlando Brown's hairstyle? You know what I'm saying? Orlando Brown is saying that Usher is a squirter. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is crazy. He's saying the same thing that Justin Bieber has to ultimately come out and say in court. Justin Bieber's wife is about to divorce him because she know that tape is coming out and he's the A-list celebrity on that tape. Pure survival, like I've been told y'all. And I ain't gonna react to that until later on, but Justin Bieber's wife about to leave him. So Diddy been screwing up people's lives, marriages, everything. And now this boy is thrown off and don't understand why he got his cheeks clapped and everybody made love to him and just abandoned him. All these rappers and entertainers clapped his cheeks and abandoned him.
So hold on, wait.
They're my niggas, bro.
So you smashed him? You smashed him when it was girl?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker trying to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that nigga name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
what the fuck? Why you not having no hoes?
Usher is a gusher. That's crazy that boy wet that boy's bed like that and turned him out. This is crazy. And even Orlando Brown is still talking about he had sex with Bow Wow. Y'all got to get them likes up. He's still saying it.
everybody, Bow Wow was raving.
Huh? Don't say that on here.
I said that.
Bow Wow's a good person, and what you said.
Bow Wow was raving, and I had the pussy.
No, he's not.
Liar.
He's saying that he had the pussy. He smashed little Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if he really smashed Little Bow Wow or Little Bow Wow clapped his cheeks during survival. But why does Orlando Brown comes out and every couple months talking about having sex with these celebrities? You know what I'm saying? So somebody, whether if it's Busta Rhymes, Little Bow Wow, it's very inappropriate that this happened to him.
Everybody, Bow Wow was raving.
Huh? Don't say that on here.
I said that.
Bow Wow's a good person, and what you said.
Bow Wow was raving, and I had the pussy.
No, he's not.
Liar.
And you know what? You and Bow Wow have never been in the same room. I talked to him and he proved it, and he said you haven't. So stop capping on his name.
I fucked him, and I fucked him like this.
Wow. Oh my God. Did you see him? He said, I effed him. And I effed him like this. The boy is traumatized after having all these male celebrities clapping his cheeks. You know what I mean? In the industry, he can't help himself. He jumping up on chairs, showing us examples. He showing, look, somebody said a deep stroke. This is wild.
Everybody, Bow Wow was raving.
Huh? Don't say that on here.
I said that.
Bow Wow's a good person, and what you said.
Bow Wow was raving, and I had the pussy.
No, he's not.
Liar.
And you know what? You and Bow Wow have never been in the same room. I talked to him and he proved it, and he said you haven't. So stop capping on his name.
I fucked him, and I fucked him like this.
Wow, this is crazy, and everybody's trying to deny having an affair with Orlando Brown, and he's describing how he effed these people. Salute to Michael. Michael just hit that super chat again. Pure survival. Michael got us to $20 right now in his super chat. Let's get that super chat to $100. Salute to Michael. Michael said, Jamil, respect you and the lounge. Pure survival. Michael said, I respect you and your lady. Thank you so much, Micah. We got to get them likes up, though, guys. I'm going to sit here and wait for y'all to get them likes up. It's 1,200 people in the building looking at the like button while this boy is suffering and crashing out. So we got to let this boy know that we support him. Orlando Brown is crashing out right now. This is wild. This is wild. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I love Busta Rhymes. I don't. But if Orlando Brown is saying that they allegedly had ran a train on him, we must react to this because he been saying that Diddy passed him around to a bunch of people. And look, even motherfucking Busta Rhymes' bodyguard don't even have a neck. But he was able to move his whole body around to see the things that Busta Rhymes was doing. And he did that without no neck. Shout out to him. This is crazy.
Call them fun boys. They say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand.
When Busta Rhymes' name came up on Orlando Brown,
this dude was walking down the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed a hold of his hand during Survival. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine a celebrity that you loved all your life, but you thinking that you looking at them as a fan, and he just come up and grab your hands and rub your hands gently? Like this is there's other victims that are speaking out about Busta Rhymes' alleged freak off behavior.
They call them fun boys. They say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand.
when Busta Rhymes' name came up on Orlando Brown's list of names he had some fun with in a video that has since gone viral, a lot of people found it hard to believe because the mere mention of Busta Rhymes, of all people being on the down low, just didn't make sense.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Who would believe Busta clapping some cheeks anyway? But you already know, Hollyweird is a messed up place, and we don't even know half of the ish that.
And we don't know, like she said, Hollyweird is very, very weird in the industry. And as much as I don't want to believe some of my greatest motherfucking heroes did some alleged freak off shit, pure survival, you know what I mean? Now I gotta look at them differently. I have to look at Busta Rhymes when he stick his tongue out like that. Oh my God. Talking about give me some more, give me some more, give me some more. Look at this. So if Orlando Brown was surviving Busta Rhymes' tongue, like we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? As much as I don't want to believe that Busta Rhymes and his tongue allegedly ran a train on motherfucking Orlando Brown, you know what I'm saying? But if there's other victims coming out saying that Busta Rhymes allegedly, you know what I'm saying, pushed up on him, what else am I supposed to believe? Like look at his tongue. This is pure survival. We are surviving Busta Rhymes' tongue.
Because the mere mention of Busta Rhymes, of all people being on the down low, just didn't make sense.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Who would believe Busta clapping some cheeks anyway? But you already know, Hollyweird is a messed up place, and we don't even know half of the ish that goes down. And guess what? Orlando was not BSing after all, because he now has at least 2 different people that have corroborated his claims about Busta busting it open for men. Busta Rhymes.
Y'all see that? There's 2 different men that came out. That's very heart-wrenching. You know what I mean? That's corroborating Orlando Brown's story. That's why at first when I heard Orlando Brown say that Busta Rhymes had made love to him, I didn't want to believe it during survival. But when Busta Rhymes' bodyguard come out and he does not have a neck, and he still was able to see what was going on behind him, even without having a neck during survival. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot be naive. We can't.
Busta clapping some cheeks anyway. But you already know, Hollywood is a messed up place, and we don't even know half of the ish that goes down. And guess what? Orlando was not BSing after all, because he now has at least two different people that have corroborated his claims about Busta busting it open for men. Busta Rhymes' ex-bodyguard Big Homie just dropped a bomb in an interview revealing his ex-boss really loves to play with his fun boys.
Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, but like this been common knowledge.
And this Busta Rhymes ex-bodyguard said that he's a super zest monster. A super zest monster during survival. And y'all know Busta Rhymes always been real big and real loud. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucking big ass park ape during survival. Talking about y'all, 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 y'all. Y'all, y'all, y'all. So imagine if Orlando Brown was a young kid and Diddy's coming in there talking about take that. And Busta Rhymes is sitting there talking about y'all, 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 y'all. It had to have been very scary for that boy to go through during survival. Y'all got to get them lights up. This is crazy. His bodyguard is breaking his silence.
From people that have corroborated his claims about Busta busting it open for men. Busta Rhymes' ex-bodyguard Big Homie just dropped a bomb in an interview revealing his ex-boss really loves to play with his fun boys.
Super zest monster.
Wow. Super zest monster. I never even heard of a zest monster. He called him a super zest monster.
For sure, bro. That's my thing, but like this been common knowledge though. Like all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some what they call them. I'm not gonna say that on here. They call them fun boys. They say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
Wow. So he said every time he bodyguarded Busta Rhymes, they had to have fun boys in the section during survival. Fun boys. Do you know what a fun boy is? I'm just hearing it for the first time, pure survival. But I feel like he's saying a fun boy is like Caitlyn Jenner, like Lil Nas X. Like they had to have fun boys for Busta Rhymes to allegedly enjoy himself at concerts. So they kept fun boys in Busta's section.
Oh, like all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some what they call them. I'm not gonna say that on here. They call them fun boys. They say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
Yeah, you heard that right. Busta allegedly loves fun boys in his VIPs. It's important to note that this isn't about disregarding Busta's perceived orientation. It's more about industry grades acting all tough and mighty in public while putting their hands on people in private, all because they were too scared to show their true selves. Now, the rumors about Busta's alleged gay activities behind the scenes first popped up in the early 2000s, at the time when Wendy Williams was on a rampage to disclose the list of so-called homo thugs in the hip-hop industry. But
shout out to Wendy Williams during survival. Wendy Williams was first to come out to say something about Busta having these freak off fun boy allegations. I didn't know that Wendy put him out there first. I knew she put Diddy out there and Jay-Z's hairstyle, but I didn't know nothing about Busta. This is all new to me ever since Orlando Brown came out. Pure survival. Smash that like button, everybody in the building. This is crazy.
Street grades acting all tough and mighty in public while putting their hands on people in private, all because they were too scared to show their true selves. Now, the rumors about Busta's alleged gay activities behind the scenes first popped up in the early 2000s, at the time when Wendy Williams was on a rampage to disclose the list of so-called homo thugs in the hip-hop industry. But unfortunately for Wendy, some of the names on that list were names of powerful and influential figures in the entertainment industry, and for that, she got dealt with fairly easily. She was literally chased out of New York to Philadelphia.
Trump got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down. You understand what I'm saying?
And shout out to Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, and Gene Deal's clip-on kneecaps. Gene Deal said that Diddy got Wendy Williams kicked off the air because he knew that Wendy Williams was exposing Busta Rhymes, him, all kinds of other people back in the day. They never wanted these allegations to come out here, pure survival, since the 90s when we didn't know what was going on.
He was literally chased out of New York to Philadelphia.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, that was Wendy. Wendy's whole thing was Diddy was gay since the 90s.
You, dog.
No, Wendy was throwing that out there.
Wow. Shout out to Charlamagne. You know what I'm saying? And his motherfucking cheetah pet face. Charlamagne just said Wendy's been saying that Diddy was gay for years during survival. And we're not against the LBG community. Shout out to the LBG community. What we care about is our children that allegedly was had their cheeks clapped and their virginities broke by these men. You know what I mean? You got to understand, like Orlando Brown was a little motherfucking boy, pure survival. So was Justin Bieber and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So we don't care if they want to clap men's butts. We care about our children. Y'all got to get them likes up. Charlamagne the guy just said Wendy been saying that Diddy Glover was, you know, how he went.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, that was Wendy. Wendy's whole thing was Diddy was gay since the 90s.
You, dog.
No, Wendy was throwing that out
apology.
there. That's why Wendy got fired from Hot 97. Wendy got fired from Hot 97 by Diddy because that's when Bad Boy was smoking hot.
Wow.
And yeah, she got fired for putting that out there. Like,
Well, Wendy...
You hear that? Charlamagne said that Wendy Williams got fired by Diddy from Hot 97. There's no question in that because like Gene Deal and Gene Deal's kneecaps said Wendy Williams put it out there that a man pulled Diddy Glover's freak off pants down and made his wiener disappear. You know what I'm saying? And she's been saying stuff that you weren't allowed to say. We couldn't know this shit back in the 90s. Pure survival. So they made sure she got fired so she couldn't tell. Now it's too late because all this stuff is out here. Y'all got to get them likes up.
In the entertainment industry, and for that, she got dealt with fairly easily. She was literally chased out of New York to Philadelphia.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down. You understand what I'm saying?
oh, that was Wendy. Wendy's whole thing was Diddy was gay since the 90s.
You, dog.
No, Wendy was throwing that out
apology.
there. That's why Wendy got fired from Hot 97. Wendy got fired from Hot 97 by Diddy because that's when Bad Boy was smoking hot.
Wow.
And yeah, she got fired for putting that out there. Like,
Well, Wendy had already let the cat out of the bag. And even though Busta pulled some serious strings to wipe out the interviews where Wendy revealed his doings, the rumors linger. And now, after all these years...
So Busta Rhymes even pulled strings to get rid of interviews when she was talking about his situation or whatever. So if none of this is true, why was they getting Wendy fired? Why was they getting interviews and shit removed? I'm sorry, Busta. I love you to death. No, well, I love you dearly. Pure survival. But now I gotta listen to that. If you really want to party with me, put your hands where I can see. I gotta listen to that song differently now. Cause why did you want me to put my hands so you can see my hands for?
oh, Wendy got fired from Hot 97. Wendy got fired from Hot 97 by Diddy because that's when Bad Boy was smoking hot.
Wow.
And yeah, she got fired for putting that out there. Like,
Well, Wendy had already let the cat out of the bag. And even though Busta pulled some serious strings to wipe out the interviews where Wendy revealed his doings, the rumors linger. And now, after all these years, his ex-bodyguard, Big Homie, just spilled some serious tea in the interview with Cam Capone, revealing how Busta loves to have hot-looking boys arranged in his VIPs. Well, who wouldn't? He even recalled an incident with Don Benjamin and his well-known gay friend/lawyer, and how Busta just couldn't keep his hands to himself the moment he caught a whiff of him.
Wow, so Busta Rhymes couldn't keep his hands to himself, allegedly, when he saw this light-skinned dude. When he saw this dude, he couldn't keep his hands to himself. Pure survival.
Capone, revealing how Busta loves to have hot-looking boys arranged in his VIPs. Well, who wouldn't? He even recalled an incident with...
Now, this is the guy that allegedly Busta Rhymes couldn't keep his hands off this motherfucker. Pure survival. This looked like one of Drake's cousins. Busta Rhymes couldn't keep his hands off of him. He looked into his eyes and said, oh, I like them little blue eyes. Ah, if you really want to party with me, let me see what your ass can see. He Diddy allegedly wanted to clap this light-skinned boy's cheeks during survival. And he saw the waves in his hair. Busta said, oh, I like that motherfucker right there. Oh my God. So Busta wanted dudes that look like this to sit in his VIP section, allegedly, so he can get to know them better.
Capone, revealing how Busta loves to have hot-looking boys arranged in his VIPs. Well, who wouldn't? He even recalled an incident with Don Benjamin and his well-known gay friend slash lawyer, and how Busta just couldn't keep his hands to himself the moment he caught a whiff of him.
I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he's a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad, like...
Wow. His own motherfucking bowling ball head bodyguard, Busta Rhymes' ex-bodyguard, and Busta Rhymes' ex-bodyguard, Mr. Neck, just said that Busta could not keep his hands off of this light-skinned dude. He couldn't keep his hand, and that's the same thing that Diddy does. When Diddy see a man that he wants, you remember what he said, whatever I want, I have to get. Whatever I want, I have to get. So Busta had to have him. Oh my God. So if Orlando Brown, oh man, prayers for Orlando Brown. Because why would his bodyguard say that Busta had to have this man in his section? You know what I'm saying? If this is his bodyguard with his missing neck.
This little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he's a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad, like, what?
Wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Busta Rhymes, if he goes that way, that's his business during survival. I'm just talking about Orlando Brown. But the bodyguard is saying that when Busta does want a man, he's going to go after him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. Smash that like button.
Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
While it's no news that Diddy is facing some serious investigations right now, it's important to note that before it all got ugly for Diddy, he and Busta were pretty cool. He is rumored to be one of the most consistent attendees.
Wow. And look at this shit. This is crazy. I didn't even know or peep the motherfucking connections during survival. This is Mr. Have you scrambling and scraping for shit. Then you got Busta Rhymes like a big ass motherfucking gorilla come charging at you. You know what I mean? To tackle you down and get that butt and get them tasty cakes. This is wow. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Salute the celebrity scandalous coming in the building. Pure survival. She said Busta Rhymes is aggressive. Busta Rhymes is definitely aggressive during survival. Shout out to celebrity scandalous. This is wild, guys. This is wild. These two motherfuckers together in a camcorder and Orlando Brown and some popcorn. This is wild. Smash that like button, guys.
To note that before it all got ugly for Diddy, he and Busta were pretty cool. He is rumored to be one of the most consistent attendees of Diddy's freak-off parties. And with the rumors flying around about what goes down at those freak-offs, it's difficult to imagine Busta not being part of the dirty grind that goes on at those events if the stories about his obsession with fun boys are true.
This is the father of the joint venture deals, the label deals, the production deals. That's right. This is the father. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna big up Dallas Austin because he pulled this all up. But when he did it was the complete shifting of the cloud. You've never seen it before.
And look at how Busta Rhymes and Diddy Glover is holding hands and they're looking at each other. Like what they're going to do tonight. Tonight when we go to the freak off dungeon, Pure Survival, we got a couple, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple men's and we got a couple females. And we just going to have fun. You know what I mean? We're going to do what we love to do. Look at them. They look like they planning the freak off during survival. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Like right before our eyes, we wouldn't have never known. You know what I mean? So prayers for Orlando Brown. Y'all got to get them likes up, man. Salute to everybody in the building. We are surviving Busta Rhymes and we're surviving Busta Rhymes' tongue.
Keep it a buck. Big up Dallas Austin because he pulled this all up. But when he did it, it was the complete shifting of the cloud. We've never seen it before. The same way, there's been a lot of greatness after, but he added to the floors of the skyscraper, he designed a foundation for that.
Busta has since maintained his distance from Diddy's mess, successfully so far. But with every piece of information coming to light these days, we'll see how long that'll last anyway. You know the reason why Wendy Williams tagged these rappers as homo thugs isn't because they're gay, but because they use intimidation tactics to exploit young men on the rise and are also unnecessarily aggressive towards women. Big homie made...
Now you heard what they said. Wendy Williams was putting it out there because of their aggression. During survival. So when they allegedly liked a young boy, like Orlando motherfucking Brown, they aggressively had to get it. Salute to Michael. Michael hit that super chat 3 times. Pure survival. Michael, you are the super chat winner of the day. You got us at $30 during survival. Salute to Michael Jones. We must stay informed during survival. That's what I'm saying, Michael. We must stay informed. This is crazy.
Diddy's mess, successfully so far. But with every piece of information coming to light these days, we'll see how long that'll last anyway. You know the reason why Wendy Williams tagged these rappers as homo thugs isn't because they're gay, but because they use intimidation tactics to exploit young men on the rise and are also unnecessarily aggressive towards women. Big homie made a unique reference to this when he revealed that Busta Rhymes gets mad at women for just being women.
But if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything.
Wow. Busta Rhymes' bodyguard said that Busta Rhymes get mad at females just because they're females during survival. He hates women is what his bodyguard is saying, that Busta Rhymes allegedly hate females just because they're females. Pure survival. This is his bodyguard who was hanging around him, bodyguarding that man's life. So he saw things, traumatizing things. You know what I'm saying? From Busta Rhymes, allegedly, this is what his bodyguard is saying. The man hated women. He cussed them out and all types of shit. So this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. It's starting to, like, add up to what Orlando Brown is saying. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys. This is crazy.
And are also unnecessarily aggressive towards women. Big homie made a unique reference to this when he revealed that Busta Rhymes gets mad at women for just being women.
But if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything.
While Busta's long list of charges towards men and women over the years is well documented, his persona alone as an individual reeks of intimidation. And he has been very intimidating and aggressive for a long time with several run-ins with law enforcement. So the rumors of him being a DL rapper caught a lot of fans by surprise, especially coming from the controversial Orlando Brown. While some fans find this series of revelations about Busta's doings hard to believe, others made some very interesting observations. One person wrote, "No one has ever seen Busta Rhymes with a woman." Another person added, "The only girls I ever saw Busta being cool with were Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson."
And he's saying that nobody ever seen Busta Rhymes with a woman. Only woman he was cool with was Mariah Carey. Now, I don't know how true that is, pure survival, but I haven't seen Busta Rhymes with a female. Besides Higher Learning, when he was in the movie Higher Learning. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all got to get them likes up.
Actually coming from the controversial Orlando Brown. While some fans find this series of revelations about Busta's doings hard to believe, others made some very interesting observations. One person wrote, "No one has ever seen Busta Rhymes with a woman." Another person added, "The only girls I ever saw Busta being cool with were Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson." Big homie revealed that he has known about Busta Rhymes' escapades for the better part of a decade, and he believed it was an open secret in the celebrity circle.
It's common knowledge, bro. If you in the mix, if you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
I knew about this like 2012.
Wow. So he's saying he knew that Busta Rhymes was a zest monster ever since 2012. That's wild. Pierce our Bible. Salute the celebrity scandalous. Just come through, hit that super chat. Pierce our Bible. Thank you so much. Doesn't he have kids though? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But celebrity scandalous. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous, guys. You know what I mean? She has very, very great content. Make sure y'all do that soon as y'all get off of here during survival. But that's a very good question that Celebrity Scandalous just asked. Does Busta Rhymes have kids? But think about this, Celebrity Scandalous. Most people that in those situations have kids. That don't really, even if you got kids, it ain't gonna mean nothing, right? You know what I'm saying? Pure survival. Like when you see the what are the dyke women that have children, but now you know they go from mom and dad at the same time. Pure survival. So you know what I mean? Like when you see the dyke ladies, they be all having kids, but they just don't mess with dudes no more. You know what I'm saying? But the bodyguard is saying he been knew that Busta Rhymes had this type of shit going on since 2012. This is crazy.
Escapades for the better part of a decade, and he believed it was an open secret in the celebrity circle.
This common knowledge, bro. If you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
I knew about this like 2012.
When asked why no one in the industry spoke up about this, Big Homie pointed out that a lot of people in the industry want to be in that VIP section with people like Busta, and the hunger to have access to a lot of benefits from associating with A-list stars supersedes anything else.
These people admire these people so much.
Wow. So he's saying the bodyguard and the bodyguard's missing neck is saying that these people been knew about this stuff years ago, but they admire these people, you know what I mean, so much they want to get in that section. They want to get to the Diddy Glover freak off party. So they not worrying about saying shit because that's what they into during survival.
To be in that VIP section with people like Busta, and the hunger to have access to a lot of benefits from associating with A-list stars supersedes anything else.
These people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them.
If you think that this is just one jealous ex-bodyguard stirring the pot or spreading rumors about his ex-boss, you have to think again. Because it turns out that there are other men who've had close encounters with Busta in the past, but didn't get the public attention their story deserved. Back in 2020, gay YouTuber Trip Ali spilled on his YouTube channel about the first time he crossed paths with Busta Rhymes. He claimed that Busta tried to pick him up in NYC.
And look at this man. This man said Busta Rhymes tried to pick him up and take him out on a date and glaze his donut during survival. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Busta goes that way, like I said, he's a grown man. He's allowed to do what he want to do, long as he don't take advantage of someone or a minor during survival. But look at his earrings. Look at the diamonds and shit on his face. So you can't really blame Busta Rhymes for trying to clap his cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Because him dressed up like this, Busta Rhymes probably saw him and was like, damn, okay, he want his cheeks clapped. He looks like he wanted his cheeks clapped during survival. But we cannot, just because this man looked like he wanted his cheeks clapped, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't give Busta Rhymes the right to push up on him, allegedly, and try to butter his biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to sleep with Busta. You know what I mean? And Busta allegedly tried to clap his cheeks.
Plus, you have to think again, because it turns out that there are other men who've had close encounters with Busta in the past, but didn't get the public attention their story deserved. Back in 2020, gay YouTuber Trip Ali spilled on his YouTube channel about the first time he crossed paths with Busta Rhymes. He claimed that Busta tried to pick him up in NYC, all touchy and thirsty.
Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. Hey, he's shaking, he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here, so the first thing I noticed was this big flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up?
And y'all gotta understand, that this man, he had no idea. He just looked up and saw Busta Rhymes. He felt that somebody had took a hold of his hand. And he looked up and he saw a big flip mode chain. And he know Busta Rhymes is the CEO of Flip Mode. This is heart wrenching. We must pray for this man and we must pray for his butt cheeks because that man allegedly tried to glaze his donut during survival. You just don't take a hold of my hand and then hold it softly. He said he held his hand so soft that he almost fell asleep in Busta Rhymes' arms. Pure survival. This is heart wrenching. This is heart wrenching.
Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. Hey, he's shaking, he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here, so the first thing I noticed was this big flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now he holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? Like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man?
Wow, so Busta Rhymes grabbed his hand, wouldn't let it go, held it so gently and so tight during survival, and you gotta imagine how afraid that man is. Busta Rhymes looked like he could have played in the Planet of the Apes. Keep it real, pure survival. You got this big gorilla motherfucker that got a hold of your motherfucking hand, and he was blinded by Busta Rhymes' freak off flip mode chain. He was blinded by his freak off chain. You know what I'm saying? And this is just sad that the man didn't want to be pushed up on like that.
Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. Hey, he's shaking, he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here, so the first thing I noticed was this big flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now he holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? Like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man?
Trip Ali revealed that Busta invited him to come to his VIP section of the club and have some fun. And he got really excited, thinking it would just be a regular party with a superstar like Busta Rhymes.
Still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand.
Wow, so he's still looking around. Busta Rhymes had his hands inside of his hands for 30 to 45 minutes. Spare survival. Why is this man still holding my hand? You know what I mean? And then trying to get me over in his VIP section to clap my cheeks. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy and it's very aggressive and it's heart-wrenching. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. We got to get them likes up. We are surviving Busta Rhymes. And I don't know, man. It sounds like Orlando Brown may be telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Pure survival.
To go to this club around the corner. What's up, man?
Trip Ali revealed that Busta invited him to come to his VIP section of the club and have some fun. And he got really excited, thinking it would just be a regular party with a superstar like Busta Rhymes.
Still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand.
Wow.
And he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section. You know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, what? For real?
Busta Rhymes has always maintained a public stance about his views on the LGBTQ community and why a person of his cultural status doesn't conform to whatever it is the world.
Take your damn hand away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, take it, but that he should have. That's why I said I think that he wanted it. Cause you seen Busta had a hold of your hand, parallel the Bible. You should have snatched away from the motherfucker. Salute to Stacy Gloria. Just hit that super chat, pure survival. We got $40 in the super chat, y'all. Shout out to everybody that hit that super chat. You know what I mean? Surviving the fact that Busta in the club grabbing other men's hands ever so softly during survival. Stacy, ever so softly. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about it. Like, if you a fan, like I come from the '90s, so I always love motherfucker Busta Rhymes, pure survival. You know what I mean? Especially when him and Janet Jackson did that motherfucker duet. You know what I'm talking about? So if Busta would have came up in front of me and grabbed my hand, pure survival, I would have been holding the motherfucker. I would have held his hand back because I wouldn't have known. I'm thinking I'm shaking his hand, but I ain't gonna lie. One step motherfucker, about 5 minutes went by. All right, gave my motherfucker hand back. Because now this is starting to get, you know what I mean? Because if you hold his hand that long, then that means it started to become consensual. So Buster probably thought that the dude was with it because he let him hold his hand that long. This is pure survival. Let's get them likes up.
Come to his VIP section of the club and have some fun. And he got really excited, thinking it would just be a regular party with a superstar like Busta Rhymes.
Still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand. And he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section. You know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, what? For real?
Busta Rhymes has always maintained a public stance about his views on the LGBTQ community and why a person of his cultural status doesn't conform to whatever it is the world is turning to. There was a public incident where he a construction worker who yelled a homophobic slur at him, and another time in a gay club in NYC where he had an altercation with a gay fan just for touching him on the shoulder with witness.
See, and then Busta Rhymes had all these altercations in these alleged gay bars during survival. How are you getting in a fight at a gay bar? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you do, then we understand it. Because why would you be there? You know what I mean? You might be in there looking for a wife or looking for a fiance, that's cool because that's how you go during survival. And you're a grown man. We talking about minors. We are talking about Orlando Brown allegedly saying he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? When Diddy Glover was passing him around like a basketball. You know what I mean? To other rappers and people in the industry that he fell in love with. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why would you be there? Young Load is saying it. Why would he be there at these motherfucking parties, getting in fights at all these gay clubs? Pure survival. So Busta, we must keep it real. Let's get them likes up to 300.
His views on the LGBTQ community and why a person of his cultural status doesn't conform to whatever it is the world is turning to. There was a public incident where he a construction worker who yelled a homophobic slur at him, and another time in a gay club in NYC where he had an altercation with a gay fan just for touching him on the shoulder, with witnesses claiming Busta became enraged and kept screaming, "Why are you touching me, man? Get away from me." Busta, why visit a gay club if you don't want to feel another man's hands touching yours?
You see that? Why would you be in that gay club if you didn't want another man to hold you tightly and softly like you held that one man? It's bipolar at this point. Pure survival. You are you are giving a person, what do they call that shit where you giving a person, like you giving them a wrong, like a pass? Like I feel like if I go into a gay bar, I'm leading other gay men on. I know they're going to look and be like, oh, who that handsome newcomer? Pure the Bible. Look at that handsome newcomer. You know what I mean? I am leading them on just by me being there during survival. And they looking at me like, oh, he handsome and motherfucker. I want to go get to know him. You know what I'm saying? I'm leading them on.
Kept screaming, "Why are you touching me, man? Get away from me." Busta, why visit a gay club if you don't want to feel another man's hands touching yours? It just doesn't add up. If you detest gay people, why are more people coming forward accusing you of doing just the same? Someone wrote, "I'm now for some reason convinced that all that ish that was done to Orlando as a child and teen led him to expose these people the way he does. He's traumatized and has learned to cope by jokingly speaking about factual situations."
Y'all hear that? People saying Orlando Brown learned how to factually speak about things that really happened to him. Like he laughs and jokes about it, but this shit got to be motherfucking true. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way he copes with his horror and his trauma during survival. You know what I mean? Like I'm traumatized that it's 1,200 people in here and y'all ain't hitting that like button. You know what I mean? That's very traumatizing during survival.
add up. If you detest gay people, why are more people coming forward accusing you of doing just the same? Someone wrote, I'm now for some reason convinced that all that ish that was done to Orlando as a child and teen led him to expose these people the way he does. He's traumatized and has learned to cope by jokingly speaking about factual situations. Wendy Williams couldn't spill these secrets earlier because the powers that be overthrew her and shut her up. But the mantle has been picked up by people like Orlando Brown, Cat Williams, and Jaguar Wright. And they've been on the rampage exposing the dirty closets of these celebrities that we so much adore. Quote, not one celebrity has sued Orlando or Jaguar Wright for defamation because they're spitting facts, end quote, a fan wrote.
Wow, and you hear what they said? Nobody sued Orlando Brown one time or Jaguar Wright, and they were saying the things that they were saying, but nobody sued them. You know what I mean? If Orlando Brown knows what he's talking, if he was lying, why didn't they sue him though? Think about that. Pure survival. I feel like they've been trying to silence that boy and make him like he a drug addict. Don't listen to him. Send his ass back to Dr. Phil, Pure survival, so he can get the freak off cat eyes. Salute to Michael. Michael hit that super chat like 4 times. Pure survival. Michael, you won the super chat competition. Fuck it, I'm starting the super chat competition. And you won. We $50 up. No. You know what? I don't like to say that because that's bad. Everybody win. I don't give a damn if you send 99 cents to donate to the channel. You know what I mean? But shout out to all of y'all. Yeah, there is no competition. But thank you, Michael, during survival. But Orlando Brown been saying Diddy gave him the Oshkosh goulash. So I think that Diddy, anybody else, if Busta Rhymes allegedly clapped his cheeks, Usher, whoever, I feel like Diddy is the one who passed them down to them. I don't give a damn. Same as Justin Bieber. Pure survival.
Love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the Oshkosh goulash. You gave me the Oshkosh muaf, the smooth wash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean?
Look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro. And
you can understand how Orlando Brown was young, felt like these people cared about him. That's why no matter what they did to him as a kid, he still feels as though that he loves them. Don't you think that that's crazy? Like he always saying, I love Diddy, or I love this. You know what I mean? Knowing that they did that. But you got to understand the Oshkosh goulash, that's a sex position that never been, like that's a sex position that none of us had during survival. You're not going to tell me that someone came and gave you the Oshkosh motherfucker goulash. You know what I'm saying? So the Oshkosh goulash fucked that boy up to where he feels like they love him during survival. Thanks to my baby. The lounge just hit that super chat. Well, no, the lounge said the super chat is on fire. Yes, thank you all during survival. And shout out to my baby. And make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel as well. Because we surviving. We are a family of survivors. We are a family of survivors. God damn it. You know what I mean? But the boy got the Oshkosh goulash. Or I know it's a bunch of ladies that's watching right now. You tell me which one of y'all women that your man came home and said, baby, tonight I'm going to give you the Oshkosh motherfucker goulash. You tell me right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever had the Oshkosh goulash. Put a 2 in the chat if you never had the Oshkosh motherfucker goulash. Because if you never had the Oshkosh goulash, then you don't know what the boy been through. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Look, look. I think one person said they had the Oshkosh goulash. Look, all the twos. Nobody had the Oshkosh goulash. One person said they had the Oshkosh motherfucker goulash. This is crazy. So did he put a sex position on this boy that blew his mind, made him change his hair color? This is crazy.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the Oshkosh goulash. You gave me the Oshkosh muaf, the smooth wash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean?
Look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro. And, like, the way he boss up, the way he suddenly, the way he do things, bro. Oshkosh goulash, diggity dumash.
And that's how you can tell that he was blown away. Oh my God. He probably licked inside of Orlando Brown's tasty cakes. Probably licked a boy in the rear end. Do you see how he just, like, he's like, you give me the Oshkosh diggity dumash. You know what I'm saying? That's like a man when you first get with a woman and you like, oh baby, this is so good. Oh my God, you made my toes curl. Oh my God. That's how he speaks upon the Oshkosh motherfucking moulash. Like it blew Orlando Brown's mind and it blew Orlando Brown's twisties almost out of his hair. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Look, man, look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro, and like the way he boss up, the way he suddenly, the way he do things, bro. Oshkosh Kumash, diggity diggity dumash.
So Orlando Brown is back in the spotlight, dropping some new bombshells about Diddy. And it looks like he's got the receipt to prove that Diddy passed him around to different industry rappers.
Now you see that Orlando Brown been saying that Diddy passed him around like a freak off tennis ball to the other industry motherfuckers. You're not just going to get the Oshkosh goulash. You got to get all these other sex positions too. You got to get the y'all. So now you're getting the Oshkosh goulash, and then you're getting the y'all. And Busta Rhymes, I'm sorry, love your music to death, but Busta look like his breath stink too. Pure survival. You're not going to tell me Busta don't look like he got some hot ass breath during survival.
Brown is back in the spotlight, dropping some new bombshells about Diddy. And it looks like he's got the receipt to prove that Diddy passed him around to different industry rappers. Now, we all know Orlando has been in the headlines a lot lately, and not for the right reasons. But looking back at how a lot of the things Orlando said are now turning out to be true, some people are saying Orlando is not as crazy as people paint him to be. In fact, maybe Jaguar Wright was onto something when she said that Orlando has to pretend he's crazy to protect himself.
Now smash that like, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Orlando Brown pretends to be crazy to protect himself. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. She said that he pretends that he's crazy just to protect himself. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all just think that he's crazy. You know what I mean? Look, we got a whole bunch of ones during survival. You see how y'all got all them ones in there? Let's get them likes up just like how we got the ones. Spare survival. You know what I'm saying? Orlando, you see this? We are standing with you. We don't think that you're crazy. We know that this is a reason why you say the shit you say, you know what I'm saying, to get your message out and what you've been through.
Crazy as people paint him to be. In fact, maybe Jaguar Wright was onto something when she said that Orlando has to pretend he's crazy to protect himself.
Why wouldn't it work for Wendy to play crazy? Why wouldn't it work?
Hey.
The Oshkosh Wooshwa. Orlando's brilliant. Right.
Yeah.
Even Jaguar Wright just said something about that. The Oshkosh goulash. I told y'all, like whatever sex position that was, it blew his mind.
Jaguar Wright was onto something when she said that Orlando has to pretend he's crazy to protect himself.
Why wouldn't it work for Wendy to play crazy? Why wouldn't it work?
Hey.
The Oshkosh Wooshwa. Orlando's brilliant. Right.
Yeah.
Y'all spent time with him.
We did.
Yeah. He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
He was sitting on the couch with Ellen talking about Whitney Houston.
Everything he does is a character. Actually, what he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
So anyway, Orlando is now claiming that Diddy made him sleep with different rappers. And yes, he's naming names. Now before you...
Orlando Brown saying Diddy made him sleep with these rappers. And that's why he started naming the names of the people that who made love to him and all types of shit. This is crazy.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
So anyway, Orlando is now claiming that Diddy made him sleep with different rappers. And yes, he's naming names. Now before you roll your eyes, keep in mind that while Orlando has had his ups and downs, his willingness to speak about the dark side of the industry is something we can't overlook. He's been vocal about his struggles in the past. So what if he's finally ready to share the real story? And since this is Diddy we're talking about, we can't really put anything past him at this point. So let me break down for you everything Orlando revealed and who exactly are the rappers involved and why aren't they rushing to deny Orlando's claims?
So, you ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda is a secret code for a certain thing.
Y'all see that? They even have secret freak off codes. To get inside the freak off dungeon, you gotta sit outside that motherfucker and say panda, 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 panda. You know what I mean? I got calls in Atlanta. You gotta stand outside the freak off dungeon and say panda, 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 panda. They got freak off codes. This is crazy. This is crazy. Panda.
Revealed. And who exactly are the rappers involved? And why aren't they rushing to deny Orlando's claims?
So, you ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person.
Wow. So the panda code is a secret code to get inside of somebody's tasty cakes. That's crazy. So soon as you enter the tasty cakes, pure survival, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when you say panda, panda. All right, did he get behind? But panda, panda. All right, you already in there. Panda, panda. You got to scream panda when they get inside of your tasty cakes. This is wild. This is wild. So when they get into your tasty cakes, you got to yell out panda. Like, I don't know if that's to make you stop or keep going. Pure survival.
Secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum.
Wow.
And if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down.
Wow, so you hold them down. Like, I guess you got to clench your butt cheeks or something, and then you yell panda, panda, panda. And then it makes you turn into like a freak off animal. Like a freak off animal. Like, I'm trying to dissect what the boy is saying. So once you scream panda, I guess whatever type of freak off animal that you turn into during survival, you know what I'm saying? That's wow. Y'all gotta pay attention. He said you yell panda when you get into the rectum. Then you turn into like a soup. Busta Rhymes probably turned into incredible freak off Hawk during survival.
And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down.
So Orlando Brown is back at it again, spilling some of the darkest secrets about the music and movie industry. And this time, he's naming names. So according to Orlando, Diddy is allegedly part of a way bigger, more sinister pack of DL predators.
Wow, that's crazy. Salute to Stacy. Stacy just hit that Cash App during survival. Thank you so much, Stacy. When somebody hit that Cash App, I see it come across the screen during survival. I see the Cash App come across the screen. Salute to Celebrity Scandalous. Just hit that super chat again. Pure survival. Wow. No wonder men be asking if we like panda, panda. Okay, damn, wow. So Celebrity Scandalous was surviving a motherfucker telling her panda, panda, panda. Yo, make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. I'm telling y'all, guys, great content over there. Pure survival. Go subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous. And y'all definitely got to go subscribe to her because she survived. Motherfucker said to her, panda, panda, panda. So maybe if you go over there and she live, she might be able to explain why she said they said panda, panda. Was it a first date? Was it a second date? Were y'all dating? And the motherfucker just yelled out panda, panda. Or had you, what she say? Wow, no wonder men be asking if we like panda. Wow, so she had a man ask her, do she like panda? Yo, this is wild.
And movie industry. And this time he's naming names. So according to Orlando, Diddy is allegedly part of a way bigger, more sinister pack of DL predators running around Hollywood and preying on young up-and-coming entertainers. Now before we get into what Orlando claims Diddy and other rappers allegedly did to him, let me remind you what this celebrity medium Sloan Bella said about this rumored Hollywood predator cult. So months before Cassie exposed to Diddy, Sloan Bella predicted that Diddy's downfall would happen in 2021. And she also told talked about these alleged energy harvesting rituals where powerful men do unspeakable things to young people. And according to Sloan, Diddy's ex Kim Porter supposedly witnessed some disturbing rituals at Diddy's.
Now I heard this, guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I never was big on like conspiracy theorists during survival. You know what I mean? I haven't been into that ever since I was young. And they used to say Tupac was still alive. I was one of the motherfuckers that used to believe that Tupac was still alive. Pure survival. But I'm not big on conspiracy theories. But this lady, she is the one who said all this stuff that's going on with Diddy would happen. And guess what? The shit is happening during survival. And they was talking about the rituals. Not only do you got to say panda, 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 and get your cheeks clapped, you know what I'm saying? But they do a ritual. Like they do sacrifices. Allegedly, that's what they said. I never wanted to believe that, but now I'm starting to believe that shit. A room that's full of red and you laying in the ground buck ass naked, and then they all standing around you with candles lit. Lit, buck ass naked. Like I'm believing that this shit really be going on. This is crazy.
Hollywood cult. So months before Cassie exposed to Diddy, Sloan Bella predicted that Diddy's downfall would happen in 2021. And she also talked about these alleged energy harvesting rituals where powerful men do unspeakable things to young people. And according to Sloan, Diddy's ex Kim Porter supposedly witnessed some disturbing rituals at Diddy's infamous parties and was allegedly planning to spill all the tea in her book before her suspicious death in 2018. By the way, Sloan Bella also mentioned Justin Bieber as one of the young artists who was most likely targeted for these energy harvesting rituals.
And I already definitely heard, guys, I got a show for y'all later on this afternoon about the updates with Justin Bieber and his wife. When I tell y'all what's going on with that, y'all gonna be blown away. So just know in about 2 hours, I'm gonna be back up. You know what I mean? Because it's breaking news with Justin Bieber, and it's so sad what Justin Bieber is going through, and all of them young people. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Let's get them likes up to 500, guys. But Justin Bieber is definitely the one that was sacrificed for real, during survival.
By the way, Sloan Bella also mentioned Justin Bieber as one of the young artists who was most likely targeted for these energy harvesting rituals.
The fact that they think that P. Diddy is on some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay, that is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and maybe culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. It's not a book about him being gay. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic deviancy used to harness energy of a human being.
Wow. So y'all hear what she's saying? She's saying that book that Kim Porter was writing, Kim Porter witnessed, allegedly, Diddy having a freak-off ritual thing, sacrificing young minors and whatever, tasty cakes. And that's why she said it's not about Diddy Glover being gay. You know what I mean? That's not a question, pure survival. It's the sacrifice of the tasty cake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how they do them rituals. You know, I seen shit on them TV shows where you motherfuckers like they cut themselves and then you take your blood and I put it with mine, like the freak off vampires. Because I told you that they were freak off vampires during survival. They all sleep upside down like this in the freak off dungeon. But I don't know how they do the sacrifices. But she said it's more about the ritual. It's not about Diddy being gay. It's about him sacrificing to take over a human being. And I think Orlando Brown was taken over during survival. Usher was taken over because those are the ones that won't tell on them. That's why I'm happy that Orlando Brown is allegedly agreeing to testify at Diddy's trial. That a couple people, you know what I mean, had clapped his cheeks and ran trains on him. I'm glad. I want him to speak out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been trying to speak to us for a long time. But this shit is deeper than what we know. This is sacrificing.
Justin Bieber as one of the young artists who was most likely targeted for these energy harvesting rituals.
The fact that they think that P. Diddy is on some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay, that is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and it may be culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. It's not a book about him being gay. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with. And she became privy to this. She witnessed this. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about the...
Wow, that's crazy. If Kim Porter witnessed Diddy doing this type of shit, you know what I mean? Like, and harness and turning a human being into the freak off zombie. That's crazy. So once they bite your neck, suck your blood, and then you just turn into one and you just get horny as fuck out of nowhere, praise the Bible, and just get buck ass naked and start biting motherfuckers, giving motherfuckers marks of freak off passion. Mark of freak off passion during survival. This shit is wild. This is crazy.
Aggression directed at young children, mainly male, in order to harness their energy.
Wow, young children to harness their energy. So when Orlando Brown was young, Justin Bieber was, all of them was young, was harnessing their energy.
That is what we are talking about. We are talking about the ritualizing sexist aggression directed at young children, mainly male, in order to harness their energy.
So before there was Justin, there was Orlando Brown. And word on the street is that he went through some seriously messed up and traumatic experiences.
And that's what we got to understand. Orlando Brown Tasty Cakes was allegedly sacrificed before Justin Bieber. Orlando Brown was like, what, 2 or 3 years old when he got into the industry? You know what I'm saying? So his Tasty Cakes was sacrificed way before Justin Bieber during survival.
But before there was Justin, there was Orlando Brown. And word on the street is that he went through some seriously messed up and traumatic experiences when he first started as a young star on Nickelodeon. And as an adult, Orlando has struggled with mental health and addiction issues like so many former young stars. But despite all of that, he's been dropping some serious bombshells over the past few years and speaking out about the messed up things he witnessed in Hollywood as a young actor. Now, sometimes the way Orlando talks about these things makes people side-eye him because he looks and sounds like he's not all there. And because of that, so many people are quick to just brush off what he's saying. But there are some people out there who believe Orlando might be pretending to act a little off so he doesn't end up in the bathtub and they claim he OD'd. Because
yup, and y'all see that? Orlando Brown's been telling us what he been telling us, but he ain't come flat out like that. So he wouldn't end up in a bathtub, most seriously. Rest in peace to Whitney Houston, pure Bible. People still saying that Whitney didn't even die in the bathtub. She was allegedly, people said she got taken out. You know what I'm saying? But they can do that and make it like, oh, he died in the bathtub. You know what I'm saying? So you know it had to been hard for that boy to come out knowing that, damn, if I tell everybody what these people did to me, pure Bible, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to end up, they're going to just say, oh, he just OD'd and make it like he died on drugs and then sweep the shit under the rug because they got the money to do shit like that, pure Bible. You know what I mean? Let's get them likes up to 500. This is sad.
Things he witnessed in Hollywood as a young actor. Now, sometimes the way Orlando talks about these things makes people side-eye him because he looks and sounds like he's not all there. And because of that, so many people are quick to just brush off what he's saying. But there are some people out there who believe Orlando might be pretending to act a little off so he doesn't end up in the bathtub and they claim he OD'd. Because let's be honest, we've seen how Hollywood handles people who speak out too much. So over the last few years, Orlando has been making waves with some wild viral interviews that have left people wondering just how deep Hollywood's darkness really goes. He's out here spilling on everything, from alleged Hollywood sacrifices to high-profile predators running the entertainment industry behind the scenes. Last year, when Orlando sat down for an interview on the Cam Capone News podcast, he said the truth about what's happening in the industry is way worse than anyone could ever imagine.
Why would that boy say the truth that's happening in the industry is way worse than what anyone can imagine? You know what I mean? Why y'all think the feds is so quiet? Pure survival. I think they're going to hit us with some shit that's going to make us all blow. It's going to blow us up out our fucking seats. You know what I mean? When we hear what the fuck else that they got. Because this is crazy.
Last year, when Orlando sat down for an interview on the Cam Capone News podcast, he said the truth about what's happening in the industry is way worse than anyone could ever imagine. And he claimed that a lot of these A-list celebs are literally sacrificing their own love.
Look at this shit. They are literally sacrificing their own loved ones. Can you imagine? I'm talking about, let's just say you and your partner. You know what I mean? Ladies, you and your husband or your boyfriend. Men, you and your girlfriend or your, you know what I mean? You and your girlfriend or your wife. Imagine your wife say, look, baby, tonight we're going to do something real nasty and freaky tonight. But I need you to lay on the ground and put your hands out like this. Pure survival. And I'm going to write a star in the middle, all around your motherfucking body, and I'm gonna light candles, pure survival. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna turn the lights out, and we're gonna do something so nasty and so freaky. You're gonna come super hard. Will you let your put a one in the chat if you'll let your man put you down like this on the ground and say that this is role playing. Put a one in the chat if you'll role play with your man or your husband and do this shit. Put a two if it's a hell no during survival. Put a one if you would let your woman, and I'm talking about fellas, if you let your woman put you down like this. We got one that's saying, look, we got some ones, got some freaky dudes in this motherfucker. It's one dude that got all these ones in this motherfucker. Pure survival. Hell to the no. I would never suggest no shit like this. We got, oh my God. This is not, it's okay to role play in your relationship, but this right here, absolutely not. Pure the Bible. I'm going to call 911. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I think my woman lost her motherfucking mind and she's going to sacrifice me. Cause ain't no way. And I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm just saying that this is horrible. If you got held down like this, buck ass naked, and motherfuckers in these weird ass, scary ass suits hovering around you, buck ass naked under the suits. You know what I mean? What is sexy about this shit? This is fucking scary. Prayers the Bible. Oh my God. Prayers for Orlando.
And the truth about what's happening in the industry is way worse than anyone could ever imagine. And he claimed that a lot of these A-list celebs are literally sacrificing their own loved ones to gain fame and power.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't lost their families, bro. People don't lost their kids and people, a lot of stuff that happened.
But Orlando didn't stop there. Things got even creepier when he popped up on Camp Capone News again just a couple of months later and talked about that Balenciaga scandal and the creepy ad campaign they did. So Orlando started talking about the symbolism behind it all, specifically the panda bears and the whole panda eyes thing.
And these are the panda bears. Look at this shit.
And talked about that Balenciaga scandal and the creepy ad campaign they did. So Orlando started talking about the symbolism behind it all, specifically.
Look at the panda bears. This shit is creepy. Look at the panda bear's eyes. Pure survival. Remember when I told you once they hit the freak off G spot, once they hit the G spot in your tasty cakes, you gotta yell out panda, 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 panda. And then a bear like this come bursting out one of the freak off rooms. Pure survival. Walking and talking and everything. This is the panda, panda, panda. Why would the panda's eyes look like this? Oh my God. Pure survival. And it got freak off lingerie on. Look at the panda bear got freak off lingerie. Oh my God. This is insane. And it's spooky as a motherfucker. Pure survival. This is crazy.
The panda bears and the whole panda eyes thing. And if you didn't know what panda eyes represent in the darker corners of the internet, well, I don't know what to tell you, but basically we're talking about the worst type of depravity imaginable. And according to Orlando, the Balenciaga thing wasn't just a one-off scandal. He's claiming that that kind of symbolism is everywhere in Hollywood, hidden right in plain sight. And most of us are too distracted to even notice it.
You ever heard of panda? Like I was telling you, panda. So you got panda is a secret code for a certain.
Wow.
This is an urgent.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys. Let's get them likes up to 500. We must educate ourselves. We wouldn't know shit about this if we didn't educate ourselves during survival. And you remember when Jay-Z kept holding that motherfucking symbol up? He kept holding that Rockefeller shit. All the videos started getting spooky as a motherfucker up here in survival. We gonna run this town tonight. Hey, hey. You know what I'm talking about? And they said Ali Carter had a motherfucking, she had one of the motherfucking COVID masks on, and they knew it was Ali Carter because she had the buck teeth. She had the buck teeth under the freak off mask in the Run This Town Tonight video. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if Ali Carter is really a victim or not, but it's some very heart-wrenching things that she said, and she might be one. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So all of them saying the same thing, from the Ali Carters to the motherfucker Justin Biebers to all these people. So I don't know what to fucking believe. All I know is about the children.
Symbolism is everywhere in Hollywood, hidden right in plain sight, and most of us are too distracted to even notice it.
You ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down. So pretty much.
Wow, he says so if you just hold them down. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like you they held you down as a young kid, pure the Bible, holding you down, trying to I don't know, shove this panda bear in your tasty cakes. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the case may be. But like he said, they were holding you down. There's a lot that Orlando Brown's been saying. And I mean, multiple times. So if this man is allegedly agreeing to testify, man, this shit gonna be wild, Busta. I'm sorry, but Orlando Brown has been speaking, man, and he was talking about his parents being held down, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, no disrespect, but allowing me to keep on, loosening up the world mentally without doing it by means of a script. And that means it's just like it's time for people to just get back to the world that I grew up in. There was yeses but the yeses was yes sirs. There was no's, but the no's was no ma'ams.
and that was the aggression. Like even if this boy, when he got to Hollywood, and they like, listen, we don't give a fuck. Turn around and get buck ass naked. You know what I'm saying? And yes, ma'am. Does that hurt when I'm getting close to the panda? No, sir. This is wild.
And 12-year-old little girls.
And look, he said right here that they were sacrificing these young kids.
Most prominent nation, but they marry 14-year-old girls and 12-year-old little girls.
Wow.
To death. And nobody's saying shit about that, though. Nobody's talking about that. They're running around in their gold Benzes and shit. And they have all this gold on and all this. But what about them girls you can't? What about the little girls that you done buried and shit? Calling them your wives and it was really your daughters.
Wow. Who is these people that he's talking about? They were calling. Oh my God. He even saying people in their Hollywood was smashing their own daughters' cheeks and calling them their wives when they were really their daughters. This boy is not slow during survival. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. It's definitely sacrificing and very monstrous. Y'all got to get them likes up to 500. This is crazy. This is crazy. We support you, Orlando.
The most prominent nation, but they marry 14-year-old girls and 12-year-old little girls. To death. And nobody's saying shit about that, though. Nobody's talking about that. They're running around in their gold Benzes and shit. And they have all this gold on and all this. But what about them girls you can't? What about the little girls that you done buried and shit? Calling them your wives and it was really your daughters. See, we didn't come to play today. We didn't come to play, bro.
So it's safe to say, in a lot of your viral interviews from the past, some of your best interviews, the most viewed interviews, a lot of that you were putting on for a character, but you were giving us little seeds of the truth every time.
No characters. There's no. It's what did they want from me? What did they want to see? They label it whatever they want to label it. That's why I don't care. They can label me whatever they want to label me. You can't put me in a box.
Right, exactly. You can't put Orlando Brown in a box. That's why when they come out, well, is this a character? When you going on the internet, like, are you serious? This is the way I get my message out. Either y'all going to catch this message and support me, or you're not going to. I support you, Orlando. Pure survival. We got 1,700 people in the building. Orlando, we need to get them likes up, y'all. If you support Orlando Brown, hit that like button. It should be 1,000 likes in here. Pure survival. This boy is trying to help so the other young kids that came up don't have to go through what he went through during survival.
They label it whatever the they want to label it. That's why I don't care. They can label me whatever they want to label me. You can't put me in a box. It's the Holy Spirit. By any means necessary, it's going to shine bright. By any means necessary. I'd have been arrested, set up, damn near almost killed every damn day. But it's how you maneuver it. It's the Holy Spirit. It has
all kinds of shit because the boy been trying to tell us what's been going on. Pure survival. And they're trying to make it like he's crazy. You know what I mean? And they're trying to kill him. Did you hear what he just said? Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Why would he say that they've been trying to kill me? Who is he talking about? Other than the people that he allegedly been saying that allegedly did these things to him. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting his life on the line just to help get the message out to us. Orlando Brown's putting his life on the line. He said they've been trying to kill him, trying to set him up, pure survival, all kinds of stuff. I believe him. Let's get them likes up to 600, guys.
They label it whatever they want to label it. That's why I don't care. They can label me whatever they want to label me. You can't put me in a box. It's the Holy Spirit. By any means necessary, it's going to shine bright. By any means necessary. I'd have been arrested, set up, damn near almost killed every damn day. But it's how you maneuver it. It's the Holy Spirit. It has nothing to do with what they want to label me as. They know who I am. They know what I'm capable of. They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to code. No, nigga. I said I'm not giving my asshole up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all niggas ain't running up my asshole.
Do you understand the trauma? Oh my God. The boy is saying, I will not allow y'all to clap my cheeks any longer. Brother, and I'm going to stick my ass in the air and show y'all in detail if y'all don't understand the horror during survival. Oh my God. He said, no longer will I let y'all come and search my ass and try to find the panda. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And this is very heart-wrenching and graphic for him to have to get up and show y'all this is what it had to happen to me. And I will no longer allow y'all to stick your motherfucking tacos inside of me. No more motherfucking goddamn what the fuck, shrimp rolls, egg rolls, whatever they were sticking to find that panda. This is crazy, guys. We must stand with Orlando Brown. He said, no, you're not doing this to me anymore. You did it to me as a kid, but I'm going to protect my ass. Praise the Bible. Even if I got to put a football helmet on my butt cheeks, I'm not letting y'all back in. And I stand with Orlando Brown. Let's get them likes up to 600. Praise the Bible.
Spirit. It has nothing to do with what they want to label me as. They know who I am. They know what I'm capable of. They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to code. No, nigga. I said I'm not giving my asshole up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all niggas ain't running up my asshole. Ain't no studio for me to go go get ripped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No, none of that shit. And since I can get on Pornhub and identify who the fuck is getting, that's the problem. Stop getting Pornhub.
Wow. So he knows that after, see, this is where the sex trafficking come in at. Pure Bible. So he's saying after they find the panda inside of your tasty cakes, you know what I'm saying? They start to traffic you over there on Pornhub. Pure Bible. And they know that Orlando Brown knows about the Pornhub secrets. That whoever these young victims that get trafficked over to Pornhub, Pure Bible, he can identify them. And do you think that the industry wants him to talk? and let them. That's why they was talking about the tapes, that you got to buy the tapes back during survival. But it's some of these motherfuckers is on Pornhub, and he knows the victims. That's why they don't want him to speak. This is crazy.
Studio for me to go to go get ripped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No, none of that shit. And since I can get on Pornhub and identify who the fuck is getting, that's the problem. Stop getting Pornhub. Period. This shit gonna hurt. Yeah. When you see your mama get bent over, nigga. When you see your aunties getting, when you see your daddy getting dick in his mouth.
Wow. Oh my God. See, y'all got to get them likes up. You know how we go at the parents and we say that the parents aren't there? Well, I guess some of the parents that do try to stand up, I don't know if they get sacrificed or whatever, or they going down and doing nasty shit. Now, he said he had to see his dad, allegedly, I guess, make Diddy's wiener disappear, or make Busta Rhymes' wiener disappear, or whatever the case may be. He saw a penis inside of his dad's mouth. Pure survival. Do you know how heart-wrenching that had to be? Oh, my God. His dad's supposed to have been his hero. And then the people that allegedly did whatever to him, he's seeing his dad go down and you know, doing the bobblehead. So he had no other choice but to do the bobblehead down right next to his dad. Pure Bible. This is horrible. And seeing his aunts and all them do this shit, this is crazy. There has to be truth to what the boy is saying.
And since I can get on Pornhub and identify who the fuck is getting, that's the problem. Stop getting Pornhub. Period. This shit gonna hurt. Yeah. When you see your mama get bent over, when you see your aunties getting, when you see your daddy getting dick in his mouth.
Wow.
This shit real. Boy, this shit real as a mother. Boy. They have to my ass. And ain't nobody playing no games.
So they're after his ass. Wow. So they took his parents and did all this shit to them, and they're still after Orlando. Let's get them likes up to 600, guys. We must pray. We must pray and let Orlando Brown knows that we're sticking with him, because they're after his ass. Like literally, pure survival. They're after his ass.
Boy, this shit real as a mother. Boy, they after my ass, and ain't nobody playing no games.
So let me ask you differently. From 1 to 10, how true is everything you said in the past?
You tell me.
Is there some jokes?
You tell me. You just paid me $5,000 to tell you a lie, nigga? You paid me $5,000 to lie to you? And what you saying? All right then. Everything I said is the motherfucking truth.
Wow. Everything I said is the mother effing truth. That's crazy. So he's like, dude, like you literally paid me that much money. Shout out to Say Cheese TV. You know you didn't. You know what I mean? I'm telling you my truth. So we must believe in him. Just like when he said he got married to Nick Cannon. We don't know what's going on behind Hollywood. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And once Nick Cannon started to neglect that boy, you know what I'm saying? And he started saying, look, I want my fiance, or I'm going to start telling people about what me and my fiance been through. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Killing Diddy.
This is crazy. And then when he said Diddy is Janet Jackson, he said Janet Jackson was his crush growing up. And to him, Diddy is Janet Jackson. That's crazy. Now, if you know you had a motherfucking crush as a kid, most dudes that I grew up with, they all had a crush on Janet Jackson. Pure Bible. But none of us said that Janet Jackson was Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he felt strongly about Diddy. He felt like Diddy was Janet Jackson. That's crazy.
New York and shit, you know, and it's really, really serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some real knockoff Louis Vuitton. Killing Diddy. I mean, you Craig Mack, nigga, you tell me why you was finna kill Puff.
I'm not Craig Mack.
Nigga, you lying. You lying like a mother. You mean to tell me Jay-Z ain't Craig Mack? You a liar.
And this is the mental stuff. You got to understand, going through that trauma that he suffers from, you know what I mean? From all of that. That's crazy.
Cuz, you did it, cuz. You the one did it. It wasn't Puff, bro. It was you. Oh, God, it was you. You need to come clean, man.
Is it true? Diddy gave you ooshwash?
Man, it was a night of great slip and sliding. It was a night of great slip and sliding.
Wow, a great night of slipping, sliding them that he had with Diddy Glover. And y'all seen they found all that motherfucking baby oil, pure survival. So you can imagine how slippery it is in the freak off dungeon. Probably baby oil all over the motherfucker, pure survival. Soon as you walk into the freak off dungeon, you slipping like a motherfucker because there's baby oil everywhere. He said it was a night of slipping, sliding them. You know what I'm saying? That he had with Diddy. This is wow. It's all matching up.
A night of great slip and sliding. It was a night of great slip and sliding. Okay?
A lot of baby oil?
No. A lot of spit.
Wow.
A lot of spit where I come from, brother.
Wow, so it was a lot of spit. It was more spit than baby oil. It was very slippery when he was having his freak off with Diddy Glover, pure survival. It was very, very slippery. You know what I'm saying? But it was more like spit. You know what I mean? Of this experience that he had with Diddy when he got the Oshkosh Goulash. This is wild. And remember we was trying to figure it out? Like, because Diddy designed and made that sex position, the Oshkosh Goulash. So I guess it requires a lot of spit from what Orlando Brown is saying. Pure survival. This is crazy.
Of great slip and sliding. It was a night of great slip and sliding. Okay?
A lot of baby oil?
No. A lot of spit. A lot of spit where I come from, brother.
Wow.
Okay? A lot of spit.
Wow. That's how he gave him the Oshkosh Goulash. He said, y'all seen that? That's crazy. So he's demonstrating what Diddy did to him.
Slip and sliding. Okay?
A lot of baby oil?
No. A lot of spit. A lot of spit where I come from, brother. Okay? A lot of spit. I'm trying to teach you niggas some shit. Long time ago.
Wow.
Okay? Yeah, it was a lot. He was slipping on my tongue.
Wow.
Like this, slipping and sliding.
Did he ever reach out to you about that? After that went viral?
He be laughing about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing about it is like, you know, like it's not it's not funny to anybody but us. Everybody is like they're laughing shit, but it's really like it's funny to us though.
See, he said it's funny to us when he was telling us these stories and his horror that he went through, but pretty much Diddy don't really find it funny that he was telling us about the Oshkosh Goulash. Pure survival. Now, I don't know if Diddy was upset because he was afraid that somebody would try to steal that sex move and try to use it on somebody else, or if he was just upset because he didn't want Orlando Brown telling us about, you know, the sex acts that he had allegedly with Diddy. This is crazy.
Everybody is like they're laughing shit, but it's really like it's funny to us though. Like that's cute and shit. But if it was a problem, nigga, I'd have got held, I'd have got dealt with, just like everybody else.
Wow. He said so if Diddy would have had a problem with it, he would have got dealt with like everybody else. So Diddy loved the fact that they painted the picture to make it like Orlando Brown was saying all this shit because he was on drugs, because he was thrown off, shit like that. So Diddy didn't think that we would ever believe that what Orlando Brown was saying was true, pure survival. But now that we know all these things that came out, this is wow. Let's get them likes up to 600, guys. Orlando is breaking it down.
They're laughing shit, but it's really like it's funny to us though. Like that's cute and shit. But if it was a problem, nigga, I'd have got held, I'd have got dealt with, just like everybody else.
Wow.
I'd have got dealt with if it was a big problem. But it's funny though, you know, because how else am I supposed to express somebody in their downtime being beautiful? And I have an eye, like I asked you, like I told you.
Wow. See, so what he's saying, as far as Diddy, he's saying, like, you getting mad, like if I say shit to people or whatever, but how can I express you know what I mean, the how beautiful I feel that you are from making love to me and clapping my cheeks and giving me the Oscars goulash. I have no other way but to express how beautiful you are, Diddy. So that's why he looks at Diddy as Janet Jackson, because he said Janet Jackson was his favorite crush of all times, and now he feel like Janet is Diddy. So you can easily break down how Orlando Brown is feeling during survival.
I got dealt with it. It was a big problem, but it's funny though, you know, because how else am I supposed to? How else am I supposed to express somebody in their downtime being beautiful? And I have an eye, like I asked you, like I told you, I asked God for sight. You know what I'm saying? So if I know that, let's say if I know that Beyonce or no, let's say Janet Jackson is Diddy. Let's just say Janet Jackson is the real Diddy, right? Which she is. And
Wow, see that? Let's say Diddy is Janet Jackson, his crush. If somebody was your crush, wouldn't you say, like if he say Janet Jackson, let's say if he said Janet Jackson was Mariah Carey or Janet Jackson was like a female, he's saying no, he look at Diddy as Janet Jackson. That's wow, this is
I know, let's say Janet Jackson is Diddy. Let's just say Janet Jackson is the real Diddy, right? Which she is. And so the things that Janet has on people because of her sexuality, and I'm able to identify her in her downtime as Janet Jackson, but I also know that she's Diddy.
You see that? He said the things that she has on other people. You remember they said Diddy was recording people without their permission, Pure Survival? Pay attention to what he's saying. Let's get them likes up to 700. Shout out to everybody in the building, Pure Survival. He said the things that Janet has on other people, meaning Diddy, recording people. This is crazy, but he know what Diddy was doing.
This is the real Diddy, right? Which she is. And so the things that Janet has on people because of her sexuality, and I'm able to identify her in her downtime as Janet Jackson, but I also know that she's Diddy.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy for people to not understand that themselves. You think at that level, she has one level of life? You're naive.
Wow.
You're very naive and you don't understand how much we've evolved as a people. When you go look for somebody to marry, you don't find them by looking for what they have. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow.
And I think that that's the trauma part. He feels like Diddy has a heart because he's allegedly clapped his cheeks as a kid. I told y'all that the person who does, for some reason, kids that went through these traumatizing things, sometimes they still have love for the person who did these things to him. So he's saying, seek ye, and then y'all shall follow, because I still feel that Diddy has a heart no matter what he done to me. This is crazy. Seek ye, and you shall freak off. That's wild.
When you go look for somebody to marry, you don't find them by looking for what they have. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. Seek ye first the heart of the person, and everything else shall follow. They looking for money. They looking for that sex. They looking for that $1 million jet, the $1 million cars and shit. They're not looking for no Janet Jackson, nigga.
So I think he's saying for the people that aren't really victims, that's looking for money and looking for the things that they was looking for from Diddy, Pure Survival, that, you know what I mean? He may not feel sympathetic to the people that was looking for the shit versus the people that it was forced onto. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's get them likes up to 700. I appreciate all of y'all. Pure Survival. And if you want to become a member, hit that members button, you know, and salute to all my members in the building, and salute to everybody that hit that super chat and everybody that hit that like button. You know what I mean? This is heart-wrenching.
If they was looking for Janet Jackson, she would be happy. She wouldn't have the whole world on her head right now, which is why she's in trouble. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to kill Orlando.
Why'd you say Janet Jackson's the real Diddy?
Because, nigga, that's what I said, and I meant it, and it's the truth. You're not Diddy, nigga.
Wow.
You just trying to up shit because, nigga, she won't kill me. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, you the nigga that was like, you was like, we're the party people night and day, living crazy. That's the only way out tonight. That's you. Gonna be the down.
And you must not laugh, guys. You have to understand this is a part of the trauma. Okay, I'm good far as therapy. You know, I used to give a lot of. I don't have no goddamn degree in therapy, you know, P and psychiatry and all of that. But I have a, you know, up close and personal, you know, just, you know, living life therapy. People call me all the time when bad shit happen, Pure Bible, for me to give them good advice because I'm a happy-go-lucky type of outgoing person during survival. I'm like that 24 motherfucking 7. You can ask my baby. She right in the building, Pure Survival. The lounge. She knows. As soon as I wake up, I'm just happy as a motherfucker for no reason. I'm like that all the time. So people call me to get advice. But this right here, when he just bursted out singing Michael Jackson during survival, that is a part of the trauma. The fact that he's giving out, he's letting us know what was going on and what happened to him and how Diddy is Janet Jackson and stuff. But then to take us off of what he was just saying, he just bursted out and started feeling the music. And let's enjoy ourselves. No, that dope. That's a part of the trauma. So I need y'all not to make fun. I need y'all to understand what just happened when he bursted out singing Michael Jackson during survival.
Been crazy, that's the only way out tonight. That's you. Gonna be the down. And just enjoy yourself. Yeah. That's you, Kat. And yeah. It's not so bad at all. If you live it up,
That's me?
Give it off the wall. Yeah, nigga, that's you. You niggas ain't going back to nowhere. Like, nigga, I'm Michael. No.
And this is how he deals with the trauma. Y'all have to understand that he's going to start revealing. He's going to start revealing more. Let's get them likes up to 700. This is crazy.
Yeah, see, this is the bullshit. See, and then it's your nose. I can't wait. And I hope they cut to your motherfucking nose. They're gonna be like, that nigga know. And everybody know I be telling the truth.
Yes.
Damn. This nigga just turned into Jermaine Jackson.
A few years back, you were in the store and you said that Nick Cannon gave you head. And
Oh man, listen, bro. Nick, check this out, bro. Fuck y'all, bro.
And for those that don't know, Orlando Brown said that he allegedly had an affair with Nick Cannon. That Nick Cannon was wilding out one night, Pure Survival, and allegedly, you know what I'm saying, made his wiener disappear behind a trash can. This is what this man is saying. You know what I'm saying? And him and Nick Cannon got engaged, you know, somewhere on some island without us knowing. Pure Survival, I don't know if it's a sacrifice to where you got to get engaged to one another. But if he feels as though Nick Cannon is his wife and Nick Cannon ain't been talking to him and speaking to him and started to neglect him, so he started to come out and tell the world that him and Nick Cannon been having an affair. And Nick Cannon's been eating his taco behind trash cans. So he only said that because he was scorned. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, listen. They gonna be like, that nigga know. And everybody know I be telling the truth. Damn. This nigga just turned into Jermaine Jackson.
a few years back, you were in the store and you said that Nick Cannon gave you head. And
Oh man, listen, bro. Nick, check this out, bro. Fuck y'all, bro. Y'all ain't gonna let this shit die. All right, so look, check this out. Nick is also a pretty female too. He got things going on. It ain't just like that with Nick, bruh. Nick would not come see me. I got pissed off.
And that's what I did. That was the result.
Now, y'all understand that, ladies. You know what I'm saying? When a man neglects you and you're mad, or if he don't want to be with you no more, pure survival. So now you want to tell, you went from telling everybody, oh, he got this nice job, he got this nice car, he make all this motherfucking money, pure survival. Soon as he break your heart, now you want to start telling the world how broke he really was, pure survival. Now we find out this motherfucker, he stayed with his baby mom and motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really a doctor. As far as a doctor, this motherfucker go is a Dr. Dre CD. Now you start telling. That's what happens with every, people in relationship. They tell you all this good shit about a motherfucker. Soon as shit go wrong, that's when they start telling you the real truth. Telling you, oh, he ain't shit. Motherfucker ain't worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? So this is what Nick Cannon was, this is what Orlando Brown was doing. He felt like Nick Cannon was his wife and she was ignoring him. So he started putting her out there. So he was scorned during survival. So he was scorned. You know what I'm saying? This is true.
Nick is also a pretty female too. He got things going on. It ain't just like that with Nick, man. Nick would not come see me. I got pissed off, and that's what I did. That was the result. Yes, Nick Cannon. I am married to Nick Cannon. For those that don't know, Danielle England Brown is Nick Cannon. My wife is Nick Cannon.
Wow, and we must understand that that's his wife. You know what I mean? Salute to Celebrity Scandalous. Just hit that super chat again, Pure Survival. Make sure y'all go, like I said, subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous. When you go on her channel, you're going to see that red, you see that red Celebrity Scandalous sign? Make sure y'all go subscribe to her. He's broke, got fake teeth, wear what the hell, a toupee and Pampers. That's what we do. Oh yeah, that's what you find out. See, Celebrity Scandalous know all about it. She just described what you end up ultimately finding out about the man that they try to act like had it all together, and then you find out that he broke in the motherfucker, teeth fake as a motherfucker, he wears a toupee, and he wears Clive Davis Pampers, and he wears Clive Davis Pampers during survival. You know what I mean? Salute to her. And like I said, if you feel like your wife is not listening to you and neglecting you, you may act out. Or if you feel like your husband ignoring you. So Nick Cannon is his wife, and he got mad at his wife, as he should have a right if they really was married. I don't know if him and Nick Cannon married. You know what I mean? They may look good together. I don't know.
Nick would not come see me. I got pissed off, and that's what I did. That was the result. Yes, Nick Cannon. I am married to Nick Cannon. For those that don't know, Danielle England Brown is Nick Cannon. My wife is Nick Cannon.
Wow.
And Nick Cannon be tripping, cause Nick Nick be bugging the fuck out. Yeah, bro, and he was bugging out that day, and he wouldn't come see a nigga. And I was like, hey, man, this is what I want to do. I hope I do still.
And if he feels as though that these individuals love him and Nick Cannon wasn't coming to see him and he know that Nick be wilding out, so Nick Cannon should have known that Orlando Brown was going to eventually put him out there. You know what I mean? He should have came and seen him. If you know that was your husband, Nick, I'm just saying, I don't know if Orlando Brown's your husband, but he's saying that you're his wife. Why didn't you go see him during survival? You know what I'm saying? You're wilding out, Nick. Like you're wilding out. Let's get those likes up to 700, guys.
And Nick Cannon be tripping, guys. Nick Nick be bugging the fuck out. Yeah, bro, and he was bugging out that day, and he wouldn't come see a nigga. And I was like, hey, man, this is what I want to do. I hope I do still at that damn farm. I promise, man, because this shit getting out of hand. It was like, we already settled the shit. But it's more like, God damn, man, you know? Yeah, man. That's what happened.
So you really be trolling for real sometimes?
Nah, nigga, I ain't trolling for real. What you want me to do? Say I married the little Bow Wow?
Wow, so he's saying that Nick Cannon is his wife. I'm not trolling. What you want me to say? I'm married to Lil Bow Wow just because Lil Bow Wow got good pussy and me and Bow Wow used to go together? He's saying that I'm not married to Lil Bow Wow, but me and him did have an affair. This is crazy.
Hell no. Can't do that. That's a lie. Bow Wow been fucking me though. He been playing games. That nigga been mad at me, boy. God damn. Bow Wow, if you don't let this shit go.
Why is Bow Wow mad at you?
Cause he got good boy pussy.
Wow. He said Bow Wow is mad at him because he has good boy pussy. Good boy pussy. And I guess allegedly, if this really happened, Little Bow Wow didn't want Orlando Brown to tell the world, you know what I'm saying, that they had an alleged affair. And then on top of that, you're gonna say that I got good pussy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he didn't want nobody to know it was good or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but this is wild. Y'all got to get them likes up. Let's get them likes up to 700. You know what I'm saying? We are surviving Bow Wow having good pussy.
Me, boy, god damn. Bow Wow, if you don't let this shit go.
Why is Bow Wow mad at you?
Cause he got good boy pussy. He got that good boy pussy.
Wow.
And you know it too. I don't care how pretty the eyes is. You hit Bow Wow pussy, you gonna know that's Bow Wow. You gonna look that boy dead in his face and make love to him, and you ain't gonna express it.
Wow. He said you can look Bow Wow dead in his face with his wonderful eyes or whatever he just said. He said it's hard for you to look Bow Wow, like to get Bow Wow's pussy, allegedly, that's what he's saying, and not express it. Like, so he said, I guess it was hard for him not to speak out about the affair that he had with Bow Wow.
Nigga be mad at me, boy. God damn. Bow Wow, if you don't let this shit go.
Why is Bow Wow mad at you?
Cause he got good boy pussy.
Wow.
He got that good boy pussy. And you know it too. I don't care how pretty the eyes is. You hit Bow Wow pussy, you gonna know that's Bow Wow. You gonna look that boy dead in his face and make love to him, you ain't gonna express it.
Wow, you can look that boy dead in his face and make love to him, and you're not going to express it. So I guess it's hard for him not to express whatever experience that he had with Little Bow Wow. This is crazy. Y'all got to get them likes up to 700. Salute to everybody in the building. Like I said, man, I'm giving Busta Rhymes the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because Orlando Brown said that there's a lot of celebrities in the industry that Diddy allegedly passed him over to, and they all clapped his cheeks and they all made love to him. And Busta Rhymes is one of them. So if Orlando Brown is saying that allegedly he's going to testify that Diddy and Busta Rhymes ran a train on him, I don't know what to believe. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that Diddy and Busta Rhymes clapped Orlando Brown's cheeks. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't believe it. Because I really don't know what to believe. I just know that Orlando Brown is saying that and they made love to him. You know what I mean? Look, damn, there's a lot of ones. There's a lot of ones, Orlando. So people are standing for you. That you're going to go to Diddy's trial and look, it's a bunch of ones. This is wild. Pure Survival. Salute to my baby. The Lounge said, if you want to get your Pure Survival merch, go to www.puresurvivalmerch.com. You know what I mean? Got the hats, we got the shirts, we got all the Pure Survival merch. Get online. You know what I mean? This is crazy. So everybody's saying that they believe that this happened. So Orlando, we're standing with you. You know what I mean? And if these men made love to you and you want to, and you're scorned and you want to get revenge because they want nothing to do with you no more, or you just want to get it out your heart, we standing with you. Let's get them likes to 700. This is Pure Survival.
So Bow Wow got Bow pussy?
Yes.
So that nigga Bow Wow got Bow pussy? God damn.
Fuck your whole life up. Fuck your whole shit up. Like, nigga, really? Are you serious?
Oh, God.
Like,
Damn.
damn.
It's only one. It's one.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth, nigga. That nigga, he needs to figure that out.
So that nigga lady then?
No, that nigga's a man.
But how he got coochie?
Bro, this is our world, you know? We can do what we want with our money.
So he's a...
All my nigga, no, he's none of these names you call him. He loved me while he loved me. And only I can, just like Diddy. The same thing with Diddy. Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro.
And y'all have to understand that Orlando Brown feels, no matter what he went through as a kid, that they had loved him. To him, he thought that that was love during survival. Clapping his cheeks and grooming him as a minor, he felt like that was love. You know what I'm saying? So we must show him that that wasn't love. That was sick. You know what I mean? But I can understand the trauma from this boy. It makes me really want to cry that he really thought that they loved him. This is crazy.
So he's a
Come on, my nigga, no, he's none of these names you call him. He loved me while he loved me. And only I can, just like Diddy. The same thing with Diddy. Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro. Period. And I know it's them. I'm not trying to be no dick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're my niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they bomb as fuck, though. They bomb as fuck when they switch into the little mode, they go morphing and shit.
And he's saying that they're bomb as fuck. Like they morphin, they go from like the rapper or go from like the producer, they go from like a man and then they morphin into to some type of woman with some Oshkosh goulash that it morphins. Like you can just tell that the boy, like he's mentally like, you know, like don't know what's going on. Like when they're morphing and turning from a man to this woman. I don't know what they was doing to that boy, but he's man, this is sad, guys, but smash that like button.
Nigga, they love me while they love me, bro. Period. And I know it's them. I'm not trying to be no dick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're my niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they bomb as fuck, though. They bomb as fuck when they switch into the little mode, they go morphing and shit. They bomb as fuck, they're my niggas.
I just said morphing. So hold on, wait.
They're my niggas, bro.
So you smashed him? You smashed him when it was girl?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me.
Wow, we made love. Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes, all these artists that he's saying that allegedly had made love to him. And it's Valentine's Day coming up. This is crazy.
With?
Diddy, Bow Wow.
Hold on, what'd he say?
When they switch into the little mode, they go morphing and shit. They bomb as fuck, they're my niggas.
I just said morphing. So hold on, wait.
They're my niggas, bro.
So you smashed him? You smashed him when it was girl?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. Them from trying to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
Wow, Drake, all these people that he's saying in the industry had made love to him. Not only did they clap his cheeks, but they made him think that they were going together. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy during survival. Around Valentine's Day, they made him think that they were going together. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy, guys. Like I said, man, this is all allegedly, okay? Because I don't know if Orlando Brown, I just don't know, man. But it's heart wrenching, and the boy's been speaking out for the longest, man. And I know what I believe. I believe he telling the truth for real, pure the Bible. But it's just a lot going on. This Diddy trial happening, you know, more things with Justin Bieber. I done found out his wife about to divorce him, like because of the shit about to come. Man, this is just crazy, guys. My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back during survival. We must stick together. You know what I'm saying? We must stick together. And like I said, go over there and subscribe to the lounge right there. You know what I mean? That's my baby right there, TL. She's surviving the industry as well. Like, we trying to keep y'all guys and ladies and gentlemen, like, updated on what's going on in the industry. This is horrible. For real, all jokes aside. All jokes aside now. You know what I mean? Because, see, I have to get mine out comedically. You know what I mean? I have to be able to expose these people comedically. But my lady over there, you know, she's more serious, and she got real victims and things like that that she interviews on her channel, Pure to Bible. You know what I mean? But like I said, salute to all of y'all. Everybody, thanks for hitting that super chat. You know what I mean? I'll be back with y'all in about 2 hours. during survival.